in the flesh. He tells you in verse 28, then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the most high power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel, right, and delivered his servants that trusted in him, had faith and that trusted faith in him, and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any power except their own power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Most High. Therefore I make a decree that every people, nation, and languages which speak anything amiss against the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, shall be cut in pieces, and their houses shall be made a dunghill. Woo. Because there is no other power that can deliver after this sort. Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the promise of Babylon. But I want to deal with this certain thing that he said. In verse 25, he said, and the form of the fourth entity that was in this fiery furnace is like the Son of the Most High. And he said in verse 28, who have sent his angel, blessed be the most high power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel, right? So now go to Hebrews, the 1st chapter. And we're going to look at the 5th verse. Because some of y'all think that angels are the sons of the Most High for some reason, when it clearly tell you, Hebrews 1 and 5. For unto which of the angels, asking the question to you all out there, for unto which of the angels said he at any time, thou art my son? Which angel? That he said at any time, from the beginning of the world to now, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. Answer that question. It's a question. Since y'all talk about sons of the God, this came down to have sex with women in Genesis, the 6th chapter. What's his name? What's their name? He asked the question, what son? And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, he said, and let all the angels of the Most High worship him. See. So, it's talking about a Mashiach Yahushua. He's the son of the Most High. That's why you read in John 3:16, for the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. His only begotten angel, who is his son, as Nebuchadnezzar recognized. And here we are, 2000. The 2000s can't even recognize him. He just said it. Answer that question. Wonder which of the angels said he at any time, from the beginning of time to now, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. He got to be his father for him to be his son. Which angel? He asked the question. And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, when is that? Revelations 3:14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things said, I'm not dealing with that. But Mashiach Yahushua, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High. So the Most High created Mashiach Yahushua, and then Ephesians 3 and 9 says, the mystery of the Most High, who created all things by Mashiach Yahushua as an angel. That Nebuchadnezzar represented and respected and recognized. But here we are. Can't see it. He never called no angel his son, and that he's the father of any angel, except for his only begotten son, of Mashiach Yahushua, as an angel, the first creation of the Most High. And when he created him, he had him create everything through the power of the Most High. Point blank. It's like that. That's just the way it is. That's why he said he came to heathen. They'd accept him. You hear what Nebuchadnezzar said? You better not say nothing against the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're going to cut you with thunder, cut you with pieces, and make your house a dunghill, a toilet. Straight up. So we have the promise of what you can continue to read in Hebrews 11 chapter all the way down. It's going to dealing with nothing but faith of our ancestors, from one to the other to the other. So we got to know. We got to believe in the Most High. Have faith in the Most High. So by the time we reach this particular aspect of life, whether we hear or whether we have died, it rose up for this particular time in this world in 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach, that every one may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad, just like we read the last book of Ecclesiastes. Knowing therefore the terror of Mashiach Yahushai. Because you come to judge and make war, y'all. We persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your consciousness, the way you think now. Go to the book of James. We just about finished. Look at James 2 and 1. James 2 and 1. My brethren, have not the faith of our Master of Mashiach Yahushai, the Master of glory, with respect to persons. For if there come unto you, to your assembly, a man with gold ring, and goodly apparel, sharp as ever, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, poor man, that has been sleeping on the ground, that don't have clean clothes on, foul raiment. He's dirty, like some of those that might be in Skid Row. And you have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, the one that's sharp, with a gold ring on his finger, and said to him, sit thou here in a good place. Yeah, you come up here. Sit up here in a good place. And say to the poor, stand out there. Or sit here under my footstool like you ain't nothing. Because you don't look like somebody that have beautiful garments on. You're being partial. The Most High have no respect to persons. That don't mean nothing to the Most High. Or Mashiach Shah either. Listen, verse 4, are ye not then partial in yourselves and are become judges of evil thoughts? You hear that? And I've seen this in my time in the truth. Somebody that didn't look the part, everybody looked down on them. Even been in Skid Row. Brothers going to Skid Row. Say, don't bang on them. They're already so low they can look up at their feet. Then you see others, they go other places and they act a different way. No. You're not going to, that's what it said. That's partial. That's what he's talking about. So they look like they got something, so you're going to treat them like a certain way. Oh, they got something. And you act partial. And then the ones that's sleeping on the ground, you act like they're nothing. When they are something. More so than those that probably have something. The devil walking around in a three-piece suit. Whatever it is that the gear is. He got everything to walk around in. He's still the devil. You're going to treat him like he's somebody. Remember the Satan appear as an angel of light? No more his ministers appear as an angel of light, come transform himself to an angel of light. Here you are falling for it. That's what I'm trying to say to the prophet, you that work iniquity, I never knew you. Oh, it gets deep. Verse 4, are ye not then partial in yourselves and are become judges of evil thoughts? Hear that? The way you think. And looking at this man because he's sharp. Got a golden ring on his hand. Oh, he's somebody. And a brother that's sleeping on the ground, that's poor, and have vile raiment on. You ain't gonna hug him, but you'll hug this cat. They got this, like the most I say, gay clothing on. Hug him. But the one that's sleeping on the ground, you can't hug him. You partial in yourselves, and you got evil thoughts. And you ain't going to the kingdom with those kind of thoughts. That's why you got to change. Verse 5. Hearken, listen, my brethren, my beloved brethren. Have not the Most High chosen the poor in this world, rich in faith, believing in him, and heirs of the kingdom? They poor, but they rich in faith. They believe in the Most High. More so than those that's out there, living a life, got a roof over their head, food, everything, living a life of Raleigh. Compared to them, sleeping on the ground, in vile raiment. Say, listen, hearken. You better hear what he said. My beloved, we already showed you that the beloved are the Israelites. Brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor in this world, rich in faith, believing in him, having faith in him, and heirs of the kingdom? You hear that? The kingdom's coming to them, which he have promised to them that love him, but ye have despised the poor. You hear that? Ye have despised the poor with your evil thoughts. Do not rich men oppress you? Don't the rich oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats, pulling you this way, that way, whatever way they can for sport? Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called? Blaspheme our name. If you fulfill the royal law, this is a royal law to the Most High, according to the scripture. What is that? Thou shalt love thy neighbor. You shall love your brother, that's an Israelite, as thyself. You do well. You do well. They still are brothers. I don't care how low they are. They still are brothers. So what, they got vile garment on? They still are brothers. That's what he's talking about. But if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin. Why you gonna say, depart from you that work iniquity, your evil thoughts? I never knew you. If ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin. You transgress the laws of the Most High, and are convinced of the law as transgressors. See, whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, like that point he's making out now, he is guilty of all. Then you know, hey, you got to be perfect. The Most High is perfect. He's holy. We got to be holy. And you can be. He just said, love thy neighbor as thyself. We got to love the Most High with all our heart, mind, and soul, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself. All the law is based upon them two principles, how we love the Most High and how we love each other as the Israelites. For what he said, do not commit adultery. Said also, do not kill. Now if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of the law. You can read Exodus the 20th chapter to show the 10 Commandments, showing you basically how the law is formatted, how to serve the Most High, and how to love thy neighbor as thyself. That's what he's dealing with, love thy neighbor as thyself right now. Because he's talking about how you feel about somebody that's in a low degree. And it's men, but it's women too. They got something going on that look down on those that don't have as much as they have. The poor. They look down upon them like they're nothing. They have respect to persons. Y'all better understand, overstand the Most High, which most people don't, because they would change. They wouldn't operate that way. And believe me, our people know. They know. They could recognize real from the fake. The ones just going through motions, especially them. That all they have to do is just believe in the Most High. They don't have the worries and all the things that y'all got. Say whatever. Colossians 3:25. Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, in putting down the poor man. And there is no respect to persons. Hear that? There's no respect to persons. There is no respect to persons. But you're going to be partial to the one that you see that look a certain way. They're a walking devil. You look down upon the poor man, and they got strong faith in the Most High. Here you are, looking down upon them, thinking that you're so much better than them. with your evil thoughts, as it says. That's why you look at how we roll. We roll a certain way. And that's when we come back to our culture. But if you don't know how we rolled, how you gonna change to be as we were? Since we've been destroyed for lack of knowledge, the law been taken away from us. So the things that we looking at in this Bible, you gotta look at solutions of how we rolled, how we acted, how we conducted ourselves to be glorified in the eyes of the Most High. Look, go to 1 John 3 and 10. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil, of Israelites. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness, which is keeping the laws of the Most High and having faith in the Most High, is not of the Most High. Neither he that loveth not his brother. Hear that? No matter if they sleeping on the ground and with the vile raiment, and you got evil thoughts in your mind, thinking that you better than them. That's evil thoughts. We just remember, depart from ye that work iniquity, I never knew you. We're going to all meet the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua. We're going to be judged whatever we've done in these mortal bodies, whether it was good or bad. And the laws of the Most High are good. The Most High is good. The laws that he gave us is good. And we know it's bad not to do them. This is what it says. 1 John 3 and 10. And this the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that you heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Why he got to keep telling us this? Because them curses are upon us where we are hating each other. And it was brought forth through the Willie Lynch letter. Say whatever. Some say it's not right, but it's not true. But hey, it's a fact that we are against each other to this day. But the Most High gonna bring a spirit that's coming, and it's manifesting itself before your eyes, that he's putting us in order right before your face. It ain't nothing you can do about it, because it's from the Most High. Hallelujah. Listen, now that's Cain. We read about Cain and what he did, who was of that wicked one. Let the devil get into his mind, let Satan get into his mind, and slew his brother. He killed his brother Abel. And wherefore slew he him? Why did he kill him? Because his own works were evil. Evil why? Because the Most High said, there's no remission of sin without the shedding of blood. He needed a blood sacrifice. He bought something that grew from the ground. That's evil. And his brother is righteous, because he bought the fat thereof. When we read that in Leviticus 3:16. He said, marvel not, my brother, if the world hates you. We know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. You hear that? No matter what condition they're in, even the ones in the vile raiment. Brothers, he that loveth not his brother abideth in death. You hear that? You don't love your brother with your evil thoughts, not loving the brother that's in the vile raiment that's on the ground, to make him feel like he's somebody. Because he is somebody. He's still the children of the Most High that have faith in the Most High. Whoso hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. That's how serious this is. You hate your brother. You look down on your brother. Because you look at them and judge them in a certain way, and more than likely they've been judged all their life. A lot of them been judged all their life. Looked down upon and put down. But there's something in them that shine forth. Most of whatever shine in you. Any of us. If you take the time to see. You can't take the time to see if you got evil thoughts about them. You ain't gonna they're nobody to you. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. You a murderer. And you know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. You better change. You better change your evil thoughts, man. Hereby perceive we the love of the Most High because love of a Mashiach Yahushua, because he laid down his life for us. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren, even the ones in the vile raiment. The ones you look down upon, the poor. But whoso has this world's good, you got a lot, you got some in this world, and see if his brother have need, and shut up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of the Most High in him? Who the Most High loves? He loved Jacob. Whether he got something, they don't have anything. Whether they rich or poor, or in between, whatever. He loved Jacob. My little children, he said, let us not love in word, in formality, just talking a good talk, or those that come around you, or those that's in the mix with you. That's a cult. That's who I love. The one that's in my congregation, that's listening to me, that's all involved with me. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, what you say, but in deed and in truth. Deed and the truth of following what the Most High says in his word that you hearing. Verse 22, and whatsoever we ask, you told us how to stand and pray. We receive of him because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on Bahasham Mashiach Yahushua and love one another. That's a royal law. As he gave us commandment. And he that keepeth his commandments dwelleth in him, and he in him. And hereby we know that he abideth in us by the Spirit which he hath given us. That's going to show forth. Are you going to do this, or are you not going to do it? You going to love your brothers? Or you're not going to love your brother? 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. You see a man that say he loved the Most High, but he looked down upon his evil mind, his evil thoughts, looked down upon the brother with vile raiment, the poor brother that's on the ground. If a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen, you see your brother. How can he love the Most High, whom he have not seen? That's why you got to watch this. You got to watch out. Because you don't know when the Most High going to call someone that's in darkness into the light. The true light of keeping the Most High's commandments and having faith in the Most High. By Shabbath Pacific. You don't know when. You can't make that call. None of us. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also. So we have faith in that. Believe in that. Practice that. And then you can fulfill what it says in Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High, We know the saints of the 12 tribes of Israel shall take the kingdom. Take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. You follow what he's saying, do. Verse 27. In the kingdom and dominion and the greatest of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. You know, gonna last forever and ever and ever. We got next forever and ever and ever. Somebody talking about we got now. How you got now? Break that down for me. How you got now? Show me how you got now. Last I look, money I look at got the so-called white man's face on it. Where your money at? Where your corporations at? In the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. Shall be, that's future. Shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. We got next forever and ever and ever. An everlasting kingdom. That's what we're working toward. Most High will be worthy. But you got to have faith. Believe it in the Most High. And doing what he say do. Do his will. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Everybody gonna serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. That's it. So I hope that was edifying, and hope it edifies someone to the point where they will look at this and study this and change and realize we all we have, and we have the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. We have a Mashiach Yahushua going to the Most High on our behalf. And we only have each other. And those that's going to actually want to sincerely learn what it is that we bring forth in these last days. If not, then they're going to perish. Because they're not going to follow what it is that the Most High, through Mashiach Yahushua, has brought to us to tell you in these last days to change. Become a new creature. Be born again. Have faith in the Most High. Fear the Most High. And with that, I'm out. Shalom.